YouTube! Good news! We're back in the Saga campaign, where myself and my Kentucky Fried Advisor will be continuing to try and lead you to a Saga victory here. We've got some really good stuff going on as far as the how much we've been able to spread. It looks like we've taken Setsu as well, which is pretty sweet. I'm going to go ahead and do a cottage industry here. Spend some money upgrading the city. Should be well worth it. Their citadel is already quite powerful. And I'm not going to upgrade the matcha plant or whatever that is just yet. It's some tea basically that we're growing. It's a nice export, but yeah, no real need to do that at the moment. Let's remember what we're doing research wise. So we're 6 turns from being able to get to the factory, which will be pretty sweet. And then I think Shikoku is where my main focus is going on right now. Yeah, we've got a fleet that is ready to land outside of Tosa. Let's kind of approach carefully.
Waiting for a new call. Heads to station.
There is a Josei Shogunal Vanguard fleet out here, and it could be potentially dangerous. We're going to need to drop our troops immediately. No, why did you do that? Freak! Dang it! I'm gonna load my save game again. Ugh. I do have every turn in this Saga campaign saved, and I keep forgetting to go look up a website where I can put my campaign save files up if you all want to play them. And I need to go do that. I want to find one though that's not full of like spam and cookies and malware. Preferably if like there's like an actual reputable. Maybe I can just use the Google Plus and put it as public where you all can go on there if you want. So yeah, I don't want to get caught up with that enemy fleet. I can only drop at the port there, which that's going to be a problem. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm going to have to be careful with that fleet. Let's keep giving chase to these guys here. This army doesn't have a general, so it can't repair outside of being in a settlement. And they can't quite reach those guys there, so we're just going to have to leave them be for the time being. Okay, we got this navy. We need to scoot up with this navy. Looks like it is repaired all the way. Let's go ahead, we've pushed up. We'll go ahead and push around and get this Tosa fleet off of our friend's port. What do we got here as far as the army goes? We got an Ishin Shishi here. I'm actually thinking about kind of just leaving. Oh no, never mind. We've got these this huge army of the Josei Shogunal Vanguard up there, so we'll want to stick around. We got the Sado and the Yanango ally here. Let's sabotage this army if we can. Nope, we failed.
What would you have me do?
We can use our agent to rally the populace here. Let's do that. I thought we built... Oh, and I reloaded. I was like, I thought I built this stuff in Setsu. Sorry, folks. Bit of a slow start for me here, I guess. Let's move up here and bombard at Chizen. Get rid of their stronghold. So yeah, we should be good there. These armies down here can't do a whole lot else. I don't know what to do with this fleet. I'm kind of concerned. I might hide down here and see what it looks like on the next turn, see if we can get around those guys. I know they have one wooden frigate. I don't know how many wooden frigates they have. If mine were armored frigates, I'd feel a little safer, but it's always a risk. I could lose that whole big army all in one failed naval battle. Stupid jerks are just going to start raiding. I could just buy off those little armies and then disband them. That's probably what I should do. Yep, they're going to actually come after me here. This will give us a chance to see what they have, though. We could potentially win this fight. Their frigate's at full strength, but their Kasuga has lost some guns. And then these are just Conran Maru. Do I risk my whole army to do it, though? Eh, why not? I mean, I've got the enemy basically under my heel. Let's take some risk just to make it more interesting. If we can take their frigate and their Kasuga out, this ought to be a pretty winnable battle for me. Kind of funny, I wonder how the Josei even knew my fleet was down there. They wouldn't have had visibility, but who knows, maybe they were moving this direction regardless, I guess. Just kind of get both my guys face this way. We'll go to armor piercing shell. Should give me a nice good range to start with. Enemy's gonna approach me in line astern.
Today, sir, we defend.
And they're approaching frigate first, which is good. Which means I'll hit it with some nice broadside shots here. Question's gonna be where they move once they come in. Are they gonna try and go to my stern? If they go to my stern, it could be bad. Okay, the enemy, yeah, they're trying to go to my stern. Let's turn to face. Just kind of track them with our guns here. Now, how did they get in range first? Somehow they're in range of me and I'm not in range of them.
Your general is under attack, sir.
There we go. And I've already lost a gun here, of course. Okay, their frigate's out of the fight. So that's good. Do a fast reload here. See if we can get their Kasuga. If they lose their Kasuga just as quickly, then this will be a very short fight indeed. Their Kasuga is only down to 9 guns, but I mean, you never know. They could get an unlucky shot, explode my ship, or something other ridiculous like that. Come on, catch that thing on fire. It is wavering. We've taken out 2 more guns on it. I don't think they're going to have the firepower to get me here. There we go. Yeah, that's going to wreck that Kasuga. Well, I thought I was going to wreck their Kasuga. She's still not on fire.
Your general is in mortal peril, sir.
And it keeps recovering. I don't think... There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now we can focus on these Conran Marus. It's going to take an extremely lucky shot from them to finish me off. And I don't think they'll be able to withstand much of a bombardment from my frigates. There we go. Oh yeah. That one's gone. So, it looks like we're going to win this naval fight pretty decisively. We'll still have to proceed with caution. If there's any other enemy fleets around, we could still get hurt pretty badly. Ooh, they took fire from the aft. Those frigates can lay down a pretty pummeling volleys. Their frigate back here is very, very on fire. The fire effects do look very good in this game. So do the smoke effects. Some people were saying they look better than in Attila or Rome 2, and they may be right. They look pretty dang good. This game in general is beautiful, and considering it was made in 20... Now, I'm not necessarily saying that this game matches Attila or Rome 2 as far as graphics go, because it probably doesn't, technically. But considering this game was made in 2011, and Attila and Rome 2 are both newer, and had access to better hardware and newer software, or newer programming, all of that kind of stuff, this game is impressive. There's no doubt about it. This game is very impressive. This is Conrad Marush. Yeah, it's coming back for another run on me.
I fear your general is in mortal peril, sir.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Whoa! Love it. That armor piercing just lit them up. And they are on fire. So it's only a matter of time here before they give in and die. Yeah, they're gone. So, there we go. Successful naval battle. That was an important start there, not losing our army. And it was kind of a fun risk to take because I actually had something on the line. I was honestly kind of scared there for a minute when their frigate got the first shots. But it looks like they were using solid shot. And the armor piercing, like I said, is not as good as explosive versus wooden, but it has a longer range, and it's still something to be reckoned with. So that's pretty important. We completely sank that Josei fleet. Looks like the Odwara are going to move everything they have to attack me at set. Or no, they haven't attacked me. I don't even think they besieged me. They didn't, which is going to allow my guys to continue to retrain. Bad news is our allies have allowed... It looks like the Obama clan's trying to come back here. We need to remind them why they're extinct. So, yeah, there's a couple of things going on here. This is going to be a pain in the butt because my allies allowed this army to just march straight in behind us. We'll need to try and sabotage their army again. And we continue to fail. This army here has retrained many of its men, but not nearly all of them. I mean, I do have 3 Armstrong guns and still a considerable firepower. Ooh, and yeah, their troops are mostly traditional, so we actually probably could slaughter all of these stacks in one large battle, and we would probably get the reinforcements of our allies here as well. So yeah, this is going to be a big battle. A really big battle. So we're going to fight it. I believe my cannons are going to give me an extremely distinct advantage here. They do have limited ammo though. If I night attack, though, I could get one of their armies at a time. I want to kill them all. So we're not going to night attack. Having a ship here for naval bombardment would have been better as well. Ooh, it's a river battle. And I'm the attacker, so technically I would have to cross a river here, but I have all the tools. I have guns and cannons. I'm pretty sure that I can prevent these guys from keeping me bottlenecked at a river. I see a bridge and a crossing point. We'll have to take a look at the terrain. I think all the enemies should be coming from the red side there, all from one direction. We don't want to do this in fog, please. Start the deployment. Love how it always offers you bad weather to start with. So looks like my allies are coming from these 2 sides. We can actually start off deployed across the river because of the way my deployment zone works, and I would actually much prefer that. I'm gonna take these 2 units and kind of back up a little bit, spread these ones out, use all these guys to protect my flanks. Get our cab over here, get our cannons over here. Yeah, let's just get everybody across the river to start with. Alright. Got all our troops to start across the river. Let's check out the terrain here. The terrain is quite good for shooting. We can kind of cordon off this peninsula here and use it as a defensive point.
Today, sir, we attack.
That'll be about all the firepower we need across here. And then we can take these units, kind of help shore up the flank here. We're going to want to move our cannons up and get them ready to fire as quickly as possible. We need to get our cavalry spread out, because we will be under fire of some wooden cannons, and we don't want them to have too easy of a time with our men. Let's put one over here, one over here, one over here maybe. Let's put it behind the cannons. Let's get our cannons unlimbered. I don't know if we're going to want fire at will. Come on, get my saber cab back here out of the way. Okay, we've got our guys all spread out. Let's get these guys into defensive kneel fire. Okay. Alright. We're in position. Let's get our cannons to start unloading on some of these enemy. We don't want to waste anything on their wooden cannons. It's not worth the ammunition from our own guys. Let's get these guys in defensive. Oh crap, we got Cav coming. Oh, it's allied. Okay. I was like, ugh. Let's get these guys in kneel fire over here too. Okay, our cannons are absolutely shredding their infantry out here. There is a little bit of lag going on just due to the sheer number of units, and once all the smoke starts to spread out, it's really going to take a... Ooh, we got enemy units behind us too. If they come to cross behind us, we'll make a move. Let's get our melee troops ready to cover that point. Okay. Looks like, you know, I might actually turn around and start bombarding these guys behind us. Or actually, no. Holy crap, look at that blob right there. That's the most delicious looking blob I've ever seen for cannon's sake. Okay, here comes some enemy cav. We're gonna have our Yari. It's a General's Hatamoto, actually. And now it's not sure it wants to be there, and I can't imagine why. Getting charged by a full-on Yarikachi, it is going to die extremely quick. So my cannons are now hitting that blob, and they are getting quite a few kills. Now in range of my line infantry as well. There is a lot of Shogatai there. Let's have cavalry ready to intercept them if necessary. The AI is kind of moving their guys around a lot though. We need suppression fire here quickly. Alright, we've got to get in here and drive back some of these melee troops real quick. Let's get our cannons to retarget elsewhere. Actually, out here in that blob will be good. Our Yariki is going to have taken some pretty bad damage there. That's good news. Kind of got a problem over here. My Yari are caught over there. Let's get some Yariki and some Saber Cab over here. Let's get another Yarikachi over here too. We're gonna end up killing these Shogatai here, but they're on Bonsai. Oh, we got inbound Shogatai that are also on Bonsai over here. They're going to break through that Imperial infantry. This is bad. This situation is getting a little bit hairy. We have all these troops over here that don't need to be there, so let's start moving them back across. Okay, the cannon bombardment, though, is working wonders for us. We need to get rid of these Shogatai. They're absolutely destroying my men over here. Let's use this Yari to hold here and try and finish off that Shogatai. We just lost an Imperial infantry there. We got another Shogatai inbound.
A unit is running from the battlefield, sir.
I'm gonna need to bring this unit over. Let's get another suppression fire going on here. See if we can break their guys a little quicker. There we go. I got plenty of bring a saber cav out. If we can bust up one flank of this, we can potentially, let's get over here and get these Shogatai. Let's back up with this unit and just kind of keep clogging up the gaps here. Okay, that alright, the extended gun and cannon fire is actually working beautifully here. We're almost out of ammo with our cannons too. I'm gonna cease fire, save it. Okay, this is good. We can now line up some shooter troops. These Shogatai are fighting like dragons here. Okay, we got a spear inbound on us over here. It's just a spear levy, so I'll just pull my cav back to safety here. Lure them into a line of fire. Their Shogatai are breaking. Hopefully they don't get their stupid bonsai back. I'm just going to pull my guys away and see if my Imperial infantry can shoot the Shogatai to death. Let's pull this unit now into good firing position. Let's get ready to kneel fire these guys. We're going to have... I think our ally is going to win this over here, actually. Okay, we got kneel fire engaged. Those spearmen got routed away, the spear levy. I'm going to come out of kneel fire and reposition here just in case those spearmen come back and try and make another run on me. Yeah, our ally has won on this side. We got more enemy troops moving in from out here. Let's just let's get all these guys out of kneel fire and let's come reposition up here to meet the new attackers. I don't know, let's kind of check our field of fire. It's actually not real great right there. Let's maybe set up right here. Let's get these guys relimbered. These guys did come back from routing. Just turn and shoot them real quick. Use my general to shoot them too if we need to. Sharpshooters. I can't believe my sharpshooters survived that particular fight. These guys are in kneel fire. Come back here. Okay, so we routed those spearmen off. Alright. Got all of our line infantry repositioned here. And it looks like our allies are going to just go face first into all this too. It's been one heck of a battle. Good thing we got plenty of ammo here on our guys. We've gotten quite a few kills on all these units. Our cannons have done pretty well. We've lost quite a few troops though, and we're going to have to get them back. My biggest hope is that we just didn't lose for good any of our Imperial infantry that was trained in Satsuma, because that stuff is priceless. Let's kind of go check out. Yeah, there's a good firing line right here. Let's go move up to it. And we'll take the more damaged units and just kind of hold this flank back here. Get our melee units there to help too. We've got some cav left. Let's kind of spread it out. Keep our general back here.
The damned enemy has damned ambushed you, sir.
I'm not worried about it, but thank you for the notice. Yeah, they got a lot more troops rolling in. It's mostly just levy infantry. Fortunately, most of their shogutai are gone at this point. Those guys were brutal, because if they caught you where you didn't exactly have all your guys ready to go, then you're going to end up paying a price for that. They do have some Kisho ninja coming in there. Like I said, we're getting our enemy's sacrifice here, or our teammates' sacrifice will allow us to get in position and basically shoot the remainder of their forces to death. I do have limited cannon ammo left, but I can use it on blobs, I think, to good effect, and it's lagging whenever I fast forward, so I'm not going to be able to fast forward. It's going to be all the smoke and shooting and everything else that's happening. Yeah, look at the Kisho ninja throwing their bombs in there. They're actually going to kill quite a few of their own men. Should have decent line of sight here with all these guys. Let's just go ahead and reposition our cannons right here. We got a huge melee rush coming in. We can let it come in, shoot it, and then hopefully, yeah, let's move up more here too to get ready to come up on a flank. Let's pull these guys back. Yeah, we're getting good shots here, good shots. We'll kite them back as they approach, kite them back into our melee troops. Let's go ahead and suppress these guys. Suppress fire there, pull back, pull back. Okay, there we go, fall back. Okay, we're gonna just fall back. There we go. Managed to push these guys back. Put all these guys in a kneel fire. We're starting to run short on ammo. Some of these guys, let's hold off on the ammo consumption. Looks like we are gonna get rid of all the spear levy here. Let's get our swords ready to face these incoming spears. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Get our katana kachi in with those spear levy. Okay, yeah, you do want to fire out here when being fired at. I just didn't want you firing at routing troops. Okay, we can pull back here. Our cannons. Let's unlimber them and shoot this big blob. Okay, once again, don't fire at routing troops. Okay, I need to remember my guys are off fire at will. Okay, shrapnel shot into the blob. Let's watch the blob shrapnel shot. Oh my gosh. Just like a haze of blood there. Yeah, my cannon's probably just racked up some pretty substantial kill. Oh yeah. We're getting some unreal kills on that blob. We're gonna do the kill zone and target these guys too. Go ahead and fire. Getting a lot of wavering amongst their troops over here now. If we can get them all to chain route, I'll just use my cavalry to run them down. My cannons are absolutely wrecking now. All of them have a substantial number of kills. And we're gonna rush in here and hit these line infantry. I don't have enough men to just stand there and shoot that out. There we go. Yeah, I mean, we're just absolutely wrecking that blob.
Victory is assured, sir.
There we go. Chain route, folks. Chain route. So let's go ahead and get the cannons to cease fire. We're actually going to continue the battle. Go off fire at will. Put him into melee mode. Yeah, let's chase this big blob of troops that's routing. Hopefully these allied idiots don't shoot my guys who are chasing down the routing blob. But yeah, we want to get as many kills. I mean, look at the kills there. 579, 371, 380, 414 kills. Yeah, now my cavalry is going to start getting into it also. Okay, so yeah, my cavalry now should be starting a slaughter amongst the routing troops. You can see that that is indeed the case. These guys have nowhere to run. They're forced up against the river, and they're going to be caught and destroyed. So beautiful. This game is absolutely extraordinary. Though they never did fix the flickering sun sometimes, so it's not perfect. Wow, that was an enormous battle. And it was a fun one too. I did take some losses, but we killed a huge number of enemy troops, and we're continuing that slaughter even now. So yeah, the slaughter of the enemy here, the Odwara enemy, was substantial, to say the least. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and quit the battle. So it says a close victory, but that was an enormous victory. Some of my units getting or at least one of them getting 500 kills. One line infantry with 414 kills. I mean, that's a huge number of kills. And it's a good thing I have all the extra ammo that I've done, too, on these guys, because otherwise we could have run out of ammo, and that would have been bad. The only thing I lost was a HeirofCarthage, and we can retrain that relatively easy here. So that's very good news for me that I didn't lose that Imperial infantry. But yeah, all those Odwara stacks just got wrecked. We're going to be able to come back in here, and let's take our general. We're going to do a recruitment. We want a HeirofCarthage to replace the one we lost, and then we'll go ahead and come back in here. So yeah, so a huge victory outside of Setsu. That is going to be a big setback. This Sato army that's behind here, though, is certainly going to be a problem. Let's go bust this Tosa fleet off of our allies here.
At your command. Setting sail, sir.
Get back up here and retrain. So, got more Josei Shogunal Vanguard troops. They're a couple of turns away at least, though, which is good, because we do need some retraining time. That was a huge victory, but like I said, definitely need some retrain time before we get into another fight. But let's go ahead and keep heading to Sanuki. And then let's take this fleet, and it looks like we kind of have the let's attack the port. It says we're gonna, okay, we bombarded out the military port. Hopefully I can disembark my troops on the next turn. We'll see. Okay, we've converted to Imperial Sentiment here, which is very nice. Let's go ahead and build the gambling den. We don't need the cadet school here, just get rid of it. They've been raiding me. It's not a big deal, we'll just repair it. I want to upgrade the city here. The Tosa are going to be in their death throes here. I've got them in a vice grip. As soon as this army over here lands, they are utterly and entirely screwed. This army is going to just wreak havoc on them, so I'll have 3 super armies on the map at that point. Do have a small Odwara fleet here. Let's sink it, or capture it, whatever the case be, it's fine with me. We do have a Sado fleet, or Josei fleet, back behind us, causing some issues.
You honor me, my lord. All hands on deck.
Let's go ahead and finish chasing these guys down and destroying them. Copper-plated Corvette. I lost a torpedo boat, that sucks. But we got rid of the Tosa for the most part. We can go ahead and get over here, and then we'll work our way around to free up this port that's behind us. So, still got a crap load of money, which is actually good. I want to build up the dry docks back here, if I haven't already. It was here, because it cost a substantial amount of money to build up the dry dock, and we're already doing it there, so that's good. +8 return to town growth. Got a lot of good stuff going on back here. I'm actually spend some money. Let's upgrade that town a little more. Should be good. I think that we are pretty much out of time for this episode. That was a fun one, folks. Big old battles, and should be more to come because there's a lot of Shogun troops left. Shikoku is about to be under full assault, so that's going to be exciting. And then we're moving a lot closer to Kyoto. And supposedly, Yamashiro is controlled by the Sado. So we have the opportunity to get down there and actually capture Kyoto for ourselves. HeirofCarthage, signing off for now. I hope you've enjoyed it.